Hi there, I'm Kevin Tharp. I'm a professor at the University of Wisconsin-Stout, program director for the Bachelor of Science in Digital Marketing Technology. And this series of videos is being recorded for my students, but I wanted to also put them out there for other people to understand kind of a step into Google Analytics from a different perspective. So what I'm doing is I'm going to be looking at different reports and how they relate to the marketing funnel or the sales funnel, where you go from individuals who are unaware of your product to the point where they convert. And the convert is the point where you have accomplished the goal of what you're trying to do with your website. And so that's what the videos are going to do. So the first thing you need to do is you need to have already set up Google Analytics on a property. When you come into your homepage at Google Analytics, you'll need to pick what property you're going to take a look at. And so I'm going to start today. I'm going to use several in this video series, different ones to use different, show different things, but I'm just going to start with the UW Stout, some of the basic information there. And what I want to do is there's a series of different kinds of groupings of types of reports here, and what we're going to do is we're going to start with the acquisition, because that is going to show us where we're getting the people who are coming to our site, how we are acquiring those people to our site. I'm going to go into acquisition reports, and then I'm going to do the overview reports. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come down into the all traffic. So I need to know what I'm actually looking at, and I'm going to go to the channels report. What that's going to do is it's going to show me the various channels that people are using to get to my site. Now I've got this set up for a 1 month window, so you can change your settings there to get all kinds of different settings. Last 30 days is where mine is defaulted to. I could easily change that to last 7 days. I could look at last month. There's any number of things that you can do. You can set a custom date so that if you wanted to compare year over year or the last 12 months, you can go in and set the custom dates. And so I'm just gonna stick to the last 30 days, at least for now, in order to show this. Now, that's one of the things that's important to realize right off the bat, is there are a lot of different places that you can go in here and you can start manipulating these reports. For instance, and I'll put one on and then I'll take it back off before we start looking. If I wanted to add a segment, and we're not going to go into segmenting much in these videos, but as you move yourself forward, what this does is allows you to look at your data with sort of a filter that only looks at certain people that meet a certain criteria. So if I said converters, and in that case I have to have goals set up on the site, what I would then do is I would add that segment to my data. It will do its thing, and then what you'll see is two different graphs here. One is with sessions with all the users, the other is with sessions of converters. And so this orange graph would show you the difference between those people who convert and those people who do not. And that's based upon the sets of goals that you have set up, and the place that you set up goals is in your admin tab, and I would have those under there. We're not going to go into that today because we're really just looking at the reports. So I'm going back to the reporting. I'm going to remove this segment because I just want to look at the basic data now. We want to keep this very simple, and then you can use those things later on to look at your data. So again, we're in the acquisition. We're looking at the channels. It shows the sessions that we've got going on by day. You can set it week, month, etc. And then what it's going to show us is that the majority, well, not the majority, but our largest single source is organic search. That's how many sessions we have. And then direct, which is people who know our URL and goes directly to it. Referral is if they click on a URL somewhere and it sends them there. Social is if they're sent to you from YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, or one of those other social sites. Email obviously is a link in email. Other and paid search. So if you're running a paid search campaign, you'll have that in there too. So let's look at the other dimension in here. We've got the channel grouping on this side, but on this side we can look at sessions. And if you ever wonder what any of these mean, you can just come and hover over the question mark, and that's going to tell you what that means. I'm not going to sit there and read those on these videos. You can do that on your time. So we got sessions, new users, bounce rate, pages per session, average session duration, goal conversion rate, goal completions, and goal values. Now, we have not placed a lot of goals as an institution into our analytics at this point. Someday I would expect that to be different. And so these are statistics that, because we're not using them systematically, don't have a lot of significance to us. But if you have goals set up for your site so that you can understand how your users are doing it, those become really useful statistics or data for you to take a look at. So we've got, that was the channels, and so that's what's showing you what channels people are coming from. The next one that I want to look at is the source and the medium. So this comes to, again, we're able to look, we're looking at sessions, and then here's the source and medium. So organic, direct, being organic. So what it's doing is it's giving you two things, the source and the medium. So Google and organic would be the first one. Direct, and there's no medium there. Bing and organic, Yahoo and organic. Then you come to Facebook and referral, because those are, Facebook is not a search engine, and so that becomes a referral. And you can look at these. Again, you're going to want to go through and access your Google Analytics to start getting an understanding of what it's showing here. The next thing is referrals. And so this is going to show you the sites where we are getting the most referrals